Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Sunday, August the 24th, 2025. Let's take a look at and see what we got for today. Alright, we got some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that'll help you guys out. I get different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas over there. If you're a brand spanking new player to the game, if you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily, weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find some video on my channel that'll help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. Of course, you guys are awesome with the great comments and tips, which I greatly appreciate it. If you do wonder why I slightly more score than you, take a look at the top right hand corner of the screen. I have a 25% boost. Of course, I claimed that right off the current Season 21 Season Pass on 3 pages, a 5%, 10%, additional 10%. You can claim that by being a Fallout First member, or by paying the 1,500 atoms for the Season Pass. First things first, I'd like to apologize for the lateness of the video. I'm working my 12-hour day shift today. Is my last day shift of the set. Swing over to nights tomorrow night, so the video should be out as usual tomorrow, Monday. Just a little bit of a reminder, Tuesday, September 2nd, 2025, we'll have a brand new update. We'll also have a brand new Season 22 Season Pass, which will be pretty awesome. Looking forward to it. A lot of info right on the Bethesda.net website. You can check that out if you so wish to kind of anticipate what's coming. And just to let you know that if there is something in particular that you are looking to buy on the current Season 21 Season Pass using your tickets, now's the time to kind of buy it, because your tickets don't get transferred over to the next season as tickets. Whatever remaining tickets you get, you actually will convert it to gold bullion for the next Season 22. So just an FYI there. All right. So we have some fairly decent ones here today. We have gain XP 2,500. So a couple of different ways you can go ahead and complete this. You can go ahead and build things in your camp. You can craft things at your workbench. You can go around and have some fun, kill a bunch of enemies. Of course, the higher the level the enemy is, the more XP you get. I usually find thrashers, those mutated turkeys, those big giant turkeys. You kind of walk around in the Skyline Valley region. They give you a lot of XP. Okay, so that gives you a little bit of an idea there. Now, something you can do that can kind of help yourself, you can take a couple of lunch boxes. Your lunch boxes will be under item and they'll be under aid. Now, I believe there'll be 4 lunch boxes that will stack together. We're just going to take 2 of them here. Now, if you don't have any lunch boxes on you, and if you're brand new to the game, you're lower level, you can always join a public event. Usually there is a higher level there that will open up a lunchbox or 2. You don't have to be on the same team, you just have to be within that area, and you can gain the benefits of those lunch boxes. Now, you can buy your own lunch boxes if you so wish, right from the Atomic Shop. Be right down here in the utilities section. Sometimes they do go on sale, so it's always good to kind of take a look out for that as well. And every single day in the featured section under the free special offers tab, there's always a free item there. Now we have a free repair kit here today, but sometimes there will be lunch boxes here. And again, even if you're playing for about 5-10 minutes, I recommend coming to this section of the Atomic Shop and claiming your free item. Most times it's a utility item like this, and sometimes it's like perfect bubblegum, etc., or even a Nuka-Cola twist. Highly recommend coming here and just claim your free item. Sometimes it is a lunchbox. All right, and I believe if you eat anything that is cranberry related, also give you a little bit of XP boost there as well. And if you join a team, if you go to the map screen, go social, you can create your own team if you so wish, or join a team. And as you can see, most of these will give you bonus XP. Now, if you're doing it just for the daily, weekly challenges, I recommend just going events, casual, or exploration. If you do expedition, raids, and daily ops, there's an expectation there to perform in those kind of those areas, those events. All right, so I recommend events, casual. If you're just doing it, just going solo, just doing your own thing. Right. All right, so we have that one tracked, and as we kind of go along here, we'll probably end up having to do some more of that at the end of the video. So just an FYI. All right, let's take a look at this one here. Drink tea 1. So we have been having this one here pop up quite frequently the last 3.5 weeks or so. So we do have a camp resource that will passively collect what's called company tea. Check this door right here, door number 1. This is the company tea machine right here. So if you are a returning player, We got these way back in Season 15 scoreboard, the very last scoreboard we ever had. And it was available for everyone. So if you're a returning player, you might actually have this available to you under your resource tab at your build menu. As you can see, it'll passively collect 5 company tea while you play the game, which is pretty awesome. Now, there's other variations of this, which you can buy in the Atomic Shop once in a while, but they're usually bundled with other things, but just a little FY. So let's grab this company tea here. Now, I realize not everyone's going to have a company tea machine, so you can craft tea if you so wish at a cooking workbench. Just go ahead and go craft here just to kind of show you what we're going to craft. Oh, that's pretty fancy. Wow, right on, buddy. Right down here in all drinks. So the one I usually recommend for this, if you're crafting it this way, is what's called simple bloodleaf tea, because blood leaves we can find in every single region in around the wasteland. And simple bloodleaf tea is a simple recipe you automatically learn by picking up a bloodleaf. It is that simple. All right. So again, let's go ahead here. Again, every region will have blood leaves usually in around the waterways. Yeah, pretty much every region will have these blood leaves around, especially right in between where my camp is, between the Wayward and Flatwoods, this little river here, all kinds of blood leaves down through here. Let's pop out back here, the Wayward. Should have a couple blood leaves there. Right, there's still, no, we got some right across from us here. So again, let's say you're a brand spanking new player to the game. You don't have a company tea machine. You say, hey, Jim, I don't have simple bloodleaf tea available to me. Just walk up to a bloodleaf like this and you go harvest, burp, like that. And you learn simple bloodleaf tea just like that. You just have to go to a cooking station, all right? Let's go ahead and do that there. Now, I do want to show you a quick perk card here. So I do have a perk card here under Perception. And it's called Green Thumb, so it reap twice as much when harvesting flora. So instead of 1, you pick up 2, all right? And again, it's a perk card that you, holy mackerel, buddy, he's pretty angry there. Wow, that is one angry ghoul there. Oh, all right. Killed an enemy in the forest region, yeah, right on, buds. So yeah, you can just do it that way. Let's go to a cooking station here. Any cooking station will do. Go ahead and go craft. You go all drinks. Quick way here, simple bloodleaf tea. Again, a simple recipe you automatically learn by picking up a bloodleaf. That's why I recommend doing this one here. So you craft here and you can gain some XP at the same time. All right, and then you just go ahead and you go to your new section and you go ahead and drink your simple bloodleaf tea. Now we're going to drink some company tea just to kind of show you that the company tea from the tea machine will work also. So let's try the company tea. There we go. Drink a tea 1 for 1. So if you have a company tea machine, the one I have, or one of the other alternates, will definitely save you a whole whack of time there. All right, let's see what's next here. Collect wood 5. All right, so many great spots we can find wood here and around the wasteland. Again, we have lots of down trees in terms of logs, and you just harvest wood from those logs, okay? The forest region is a great region. It's huge. There's lots of down trees. But it can be a little cumbersome, especially through this area here, which is pretty easy and pretty neutral. But again, we do have, the forest area can be a little dark and a little bit kind of hard to see the logs. So a lot of people kind of opt for the toxic valley up here. Just as many down trees up here, but a little bit easier to see because, of course, not a whole lot of forest up here. Skyline Valley region is another pretty decent spot to find down trees as well. Now, just out behind, right here in Helvetia, the yellow house on the main quarter on the main road, just out back of that yellow house is a nice little stockpile of wood you can grab some wood from. And of course, it being part of the forest area, all kinds of down trees through there. One of the best stockpiles of wood we have here in the game up here at Prickett's Fort. Again, nice little neutral area. There's so much wood up here. Like if you're looking to kind of build a camp, modify a camp, wood up there just waiting for you to grab, and it's already stocked up in little piles, and it's a great spot up there. And if you are looking to harvest wood, there is a perk card that will help you out with that. And it doesn't really help you with the daily, weekly challenges, but will help you out if you're looking to kind of build a camp or modify a camp, which you're going to need a lot of wood. It's called Woodchucker. Collect twice as much when harvesting wood. So when you harvest wood, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, or 12 is what you'll harvest, okay? But with this perk card, you get double those results, all right? Again, it won't help you for the daily, weekly challenges, because as you harvest 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, or 12, you only get credit for 1, all right? But this is more so when you're looking for wood. Just kind of wanted to add that in. And of course, another pretty good spot is right here, right where I'm at, right between the Wayward and Flatwoods. Just go right down this little area here across the stream, cross it, and then work your back up the Wayward here. Great spot for some wood. So let's go ahead here, seeing how we're close by. Why not? And then you just, oh, I can't. Oh, I think I might have collected from him recently. Maybe that's what's going on there. I have to reset my game because I do these on the private servers, and usually it puts you right on the same server. And if you collected something within that time, you'll have to reset your game. But we're getting some pretty good luck here. So I just got 6 wood scraps added, but again, as I mentioned, it only counts as 1, right? We don't really need a whole lot of wood here either. I usually find it around the forest area, if you turn your light on, it really helps kind of trying to find the wood. Right, there we go. Collect wood scraps, done. Just like that. It's that easy. Nice. All right. Let's see what's next here, Jim. Like the board game 1. All right. So we do have a camp resource that will passively collect board games while we play the game. Let's check that out right back here. It is called the Games Cupboard. Now, this is the OG one we got last year in 2024. When it first came out, a lot of people bought it because of the way it looked. You know, it goes with mini camp builds. If you have like a house theme build, goes with mini camp builds. It looks absolutely fit. They did a really good job with this one. And it just happens to collect board games, you can see there. And one thing really good about board games, actually, is you can see item stats. You can get antiseptic, plastic, asbestos, sometimes gold, like that one there, for example. And again, board games are just great to scrap, you know, and great junk items. And why not have it right here in your camp? Now, there is a newer version that just came out maybe a few months ago. It's like a Vault-Tec version, but either one is worth it. I would say if it ever comes up in the shop, it's well worth it for sure. It just saves you a whole whack of time. Now, I realize not everyone's, who's doing some big stretches there, yeah. Yeah, right on, Jim Squirrel. I realize not everyone's going to have a games covered, so we can find board games in many great spots in around the wasteland. I actually have about 4 or 5 videos that I made in early 2023. They're very rough on the audio, but they're still solid here today. And you can check out those videos if you so wish. They're just like really short, single, standalone videos. And they're in a little playlist, I believe, right here on the channel, just in case you run into any issues trying to find board games. But chess boards are also considered board games, so we can find more chess boards off of killing like Scorched, Super Mutants, and Mole Miners, and human enemies. And the chess boards will also count as board games as well. So some great spots. We have WV Lumber & Co., Blue Ridge Bunkhouse, Anchor Farm, Settlers Ridge. Quite a few spots here in Morgantown. We have the Fraternity Row. So at the Pie House, right where you spawn in, and up the road, the Etasai House. That's the one with the new call bedroom in it. And if you head upstairs to the bedroom, all kinds of board games up there as well. Big Al's Tattoo Parlor. You just enter in Big Al's Tattoo Parlor through the back door. Right to the left-hand side, all kinds of board games there as well. Right over here at the retreat. Big good spot there, right in the... it's all up in trees, so it's right in the kitchen area, right on the main table. And a really good spot is actually right here at White Springs, where if you use the front door entrance, like they call it, the White Spring Resort entrance, you head upstairs to the right. You go to the tavern, the medical bay, the big wide open area where the responders are, and you just keep on going. And you'll see a big room at the very end with a couple pool tables in it. And right to the right-hand side, there's a couple shelving, and there's probably about half a dozen board games there as well. Pretty good spot. We're going to go ahead here today. We're actually going to head to Helvetia, because the blue house right across the street from the yellow house on the main corner, there'll be some board games as well as a chessboard. So we're going to pick up that chessboard here today just to kind of show you. There are going to be some Scorched here as well, but we're going to go through them because we need to get some XP anyway, so why not? All right, let's go ahead and lock and load here, Jimmy boy. And again, I'll be in that kind of like that off blue house right across the street from the yellow house here. And as I mentioned, there's that little stockpile of wood there, as I mentioned. Okay. So you came here for your wood, go upstairs and grab your board game. Get your XP from killing all these Scorched here, right? So again, you can combine these daily, weekly challenges and go through them fairly quickly. Probably a lot quicker than I ever could. Batter clipboard. Let's see what he's got on him. Okay, see if this guy's got a board game, just to kind of show you. Oh, he actually got a weapon on him. That's weird. Kind of weird to see weapons on enemies nowadays. Alright. Got some duct tape. Alright, so no board games on them. So right here, as I mentioned, there's some board games there. One right there, and there's that chessboard. Let's grab the chessboard. As you can see there, collect a board game 1 for 1. So if you ever see them in the wasteland, or if you're collecting off of killing enemies and you see it pop up, that's what's going on, because you'll see more chessboards from enemies like Scorch, etc. And here are those tin cans I was kind of talking about for your 2 steel and 1 lead, couple aluminum cans in here as well in the kitchen area. We talk about that here a lot in the channel here too. Well, you know, while we're here, right? Might as well talk about it. All right, let's see what's next here before we get attacked. You might as well finish this one here off. Kill an enemy in the forest, region 5. So again, the enemy, everything is on the table, right from simple old Brahmin down through Flatwoods to the hardest enemy in the forest region. Of course, the forest region is the one of the biggest regions in the game. Starts right up here. It all includes Morgantown, goes right down here. And your cutoff is right down here by my camp gone fishing, right? The Kanawanuka Cola plant. Because Camden Park is part of the ash heap, alright? So just an FYI. So we are again right here in good old Helvetia. Let's take care of this cat here. There we go. Killed an enemy in the forest region 5 for 5. Again, started off with that ghoul right here in our camp, and we killed these other scorched right here. So again, it was a good time. Nice and easy and quick. That's the way we like it here. Channel. Alright. Buddy over there not minding his own business, alright? Burp. That was a good shot, Jim. But you couldn't kill him with 1 shot. Alright, let's get up on this roof here, so we're not getting attacked while we're going to the next one. Kill Deathclaw 1. Alright, so again, many great spots we can find Deathclaws here and around the wasteland. So of course we have the infamous Deathclaw Island. There's only 1 Deathclaw here. It's a very, very popular spot. So if you do come here and you're stuck to private servers, or sorry, public servers and public servers only, it is possible you can come here and a Deathclaw not be here. That's because other people on the on that server has already got them. All right. So again, I wouldn't waste too much time. Just automatically server hop, and eventually you'll get on a server where that Deathclaw will pop up there. All right. So again, that part there, Deathclaw, I think can be a little bit harder. Right over here, this is a pretty good spot here, the abandoned waste dump. And believe it or not, you actually come here very early on in game at a fairly low level, below level 50. If you're following the Overseer's missions and the Wastelanders quest line. And again, very good spot. There's 2 guaranteed Deathclaws here. Very rare there's a 3rd one, but you guys have seen me come across a 3rd one, and some of you have told me you've seen 3rd ones in here, but again, guaranteed 2 for sure. Alright, so let's pop over here to the Deathclaw Island. Now, as a lower level, Deathclaws can be a little intimidating. They're high HP, and they're a little bit of a bullet eater, especially when you're lower level. So this guy on this island will not swim in the water. Okay? I wouldn't really recommend a shotgun, but any other ranged weapon like a pistol or a rifle of some sort. As soon as you get him to come out of his little nest there, you kind of get a couple shots off, but go right directly for the water and swim right over the other side. Now he's going to be running around there like a madman, but if you can get a couple shots off with your ranged weapon from over here, you'll eventually kill him. All right, and that's what you can do if you're a lower level. If you're new to the game, you just want to get this daily challenge done, and that way you don't have to waste a reroll, because this guy will not swim. Just make sure you're locked and loaded and hit him as hard as you can right in the face. Just like that. His face falls right off and melts off, and there goes his antenna. Or his ear. What else we got here? Now, don't forget your black titanium scrap and loose gears from this guy. Okay. And it's also a great spot to find a Deathclaw egg. Now, if he starts running around crazily, sometimes he kicks the egg around, or the eggs. And you might, if he's not right here in around the suitcase. You might have to kind of go around these weeds if you're ever looking for a Deathclaw egg in around this section. You know, there's a cap stash. Hot dog. Take that any day of the week, sure. Oh, what do we got in here? Yum yum deviled eggs. What's in this one? Yum yum deviled eggs. Sure. Let's see what's next. Now, if you would have came here, he also counts as an enemy in the forest region. Some XP for that guy as well. Alright, let's head back to our camp here real quick and we'll set ourselves up for the next challenge. Yeah, just kind of going through these ones here today. Yes, sir. I'll take it. It's been a long day. It's been a long weekend for your old pal, Jim. 3 12-hour shifts in a row. Yeah, right on. Next one. Scrap junk to produce cloth 10. So cloth is a junk item in which we can use the bulk and scrap method at any tinker's workbench here in the game. So if we go ahead and go craft here, if we go bulk, we go down here to the C section. If we bulk 1 cloth, will cost us 2 plastic and 30 raw cloth. Go ahead, you bulk your 1 cloth and you scrap it. It's hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way to complete this daily challenge. More so for the folks that are kind of short on time. For people who like to get things done quick and easy, the bulk and scrap method is definitely where it's at for most junk items here in the game. Now, we can get cloth in many great ways in the game. Mr. Fuzzy plushies, there's a whole whack of them right down here at Camden Park. It'll give you, I believe it's 2 leather and 2 cloth. Each Mr. Fuzzy plushie, there's all kinds of them down there. It's a great spot for that. Teddy bears, same thing. You can go after teddy bears, give you some cloth. Burnt books, okay? I believe in the description of the video, there'll be a link to videos called locations for pre-war money. So you can go after pre-war money locations. If you scrap pre-war money, you get cloth. Again, we have the burnt book house, same thing. You scrap burnt books. So we have the burnt book house just right here in Somersville. It'll be the first house right on the right-hand side. All kinds of burnt books there. You can go ahead and collect a bunch of them and scrap them if you so wish. And again, pre-war money, burnt books, and Mr. Fuzzy plushies. Best way to get cloth here in the game. So let's go to Somersville. We're going to go right to that burnt book house here. See the little pup there in the background having a big yawn there. Alright. Now, back in the day, those of you who played the game a long time ago might remember this used to be a hotspot for Mirelurks. Used to be so many Mirelurks here, it wasn't even funny. But now there's just a couple weakened ghouls. We're going to kill this other weakened ghoul. As you can see, the burnt book house here. Burp. We're going to take care of this cat here. Burp. Close this door. Again, all kinds of burnt books. Oh, there's all kinds of them upstairs. There are 2 rooms as well. And there's going to be one more ghoul upstairs. But we'll leave him alone because he's leaving us alone for now. So again, let's take a burnt textbook here. And if we take a look at that real quick. Burnt textbook cloth, alright? So again, I think we only need 10. 10, yeah. Well, let's just go ahead. We'll just pick up a couple that we need. Again, a lot of people will use this house to... Oh, jeepers. So fun. So funny. He's like, oh, my leg. Oh, my face. It's been a long day. As I was saying, a lot of people like to use this house to reset their game by picking up 250 items. There's just so many burnt books in this house and other items at that matter. So if you ever come to this house looking for burnt books and you don't see any burnt books here and you're on a public server with other people, you'll have to server hop the area or, go out for other areas as well. All right, let's go ahead and scrap this stuff up. We're just going to head back to our camp for that. And again, you can scrap this stuff up at any workbench, another player's camp, train stations, what have you. I'm sure there's a couple of workbenches right in Somersville you can scrap the stuff at. Right, let's scrap these burnt textbooks here. Nice. Scrap junk to produce cloth. And again, you can use the bulk and scrap method. Definitely a lot quicker there. Alright, so I think we still need to finish off that gain XP 2500. As I mentioned, the higher the level the enemy is, the better off it is, okay? So I mentioned those thrashers, okay, down here in the Skyline Valley region. Let's go to the research site Ferreira because there's guaranteed 3 of them here. It's the old Gone Fishing Camp. They're going to be right on you when you load in. So I recommend you get up on something because these guys are pretty tanky, okay? Get up here. These guys are very tanky. They can take a bullet. Oh, there's a guy right there. He's a level 75. See the damage I'm doing to him? There you go. So you saw how much more we needed, and all we needed just 1. These guys give you a lot of XP. These ginormous turkeys. Oh, there's a... Oh, yeah, that early red toad. Oh, they're... Oh, wow. There's a little fight happening here, yeah. Yeah, 4 against 1 there, right on. Did you see? I thought he was going to take flight there for a second. Nope, he went down in style. Alright, as fun as that's going to be to watch. Let's see what's next here. I think we're done. There we go. We're done now there, guys. That's exciting, eh? Love when I see enemies fighting other enemies. It's so cool. Let's go back to our camp here and we'll take a look at weapon of the day. Yeah, these guys aren't too happy. I'm not going to bother because it's just going to kick me out of the fast travel if I interact with them. Let's put this gun away here. All right, weapon of the day here, Jimmy boy. Old pal. Western Spirit. Plus 5% damage per onslaught slack. Plus 9 max stacks. Plus 25% damage while aiming. Plus 50% reload speed. Hardened receiver. True long barrel. True stock. Long scope. Suppressor. Western Spirit paint. 200 damage. 45 ammo. And it's single fire. So again, what sets this Western Spirit apart from all the other lever actions rifle is not only the awesome Western Spirit paint, but also has 7 capacity instead of 5. All right, because there's no mods for the tube for the where you load the ammo in for all the other lever action rifles. So this one here is a real good one to get. As you can see, it does pretty good damage. It's a nice little weapon, and you can get this weapon for free by completing Most Wanted event down in the Nuka World on Tour area. I would say about 8 times out of 10 you can get this weapon for free by completing that event. All right. Perk cards, Jim, before I forget. Again, the typical old rifleman build doesn't really exist anymore. But under perception here, legendary perk cards here. These are my legendary perk cards here. I've had them for quite some time. I'm very happy with them, and as you can see, they're all maxed out. That's what I meant to say. There you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe. Just one sec here. Wow, losing my voice really quickly there. Wow. Drew Andrew, Confoundedbridge, Waywarner, John DJ59, Picquerist, Gwen Trutnau, Tony Watson, FelixTheKat, Dan Ferreira, Benny Bunny, AJ Folz. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.